Hey guys, it's Em.
And Am.
We're here to do a special video with you guys revolving around Disney and Disney movies. Most people in the world can appreciate a good Disney movie. So Amber and I have decided to create a list of our top 3 Disney movies, not Pixar movies, but our top 3 Disney movies, and have a little bit of a discussion.
So it's no surprise, me and Emily really love Disney. But we were realizing we've actually never discussed our favorite films, our favorite movies. We made a list of our top 3, and we're going to share them with you today because we don't have anything else to do, which is a lie, but it's fun.
Yeah, I have a lot else to be doing today.
You should list yours, I'll list mine.
Okay, and then we'll talk?
And then we'll talk about them.
Okay.
Then we'll break them down and defend them.
My top 3 Disney movies, not really in any order, but number 1 is number 1. But the other 2, maybe no particular order. Number 1 would be The Lion King. Number 2 is Oliver and Company. And number 3 is Pocahontas.
I will be completely honest. If I would have thought about it, I definitely would have guessed Lion King. Oliver and Company would have come to me, but I never would have guessed Pocahontas.
Okay.
I'm really happy with that choice.
Okay. I have 2 honorable mentions, but we can get to those later.
All right, so my top 3, also not really in any particular order. These are just the way they came to me. Aladdin, Fox and the Hound, and Rescuers Down Under.
I knew 2 out of those 3.
What 2 did you know?
I knew Fox and the Hound and Rescuers Down Under.
Nice, very nice.
Didn't know about Aladdin. I don't think we've ever watched Aladdin together.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about why?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Lion King's not in your top 3.
I had to boot one after you read me Rescuers Down Under. That's the one I booted.
Okay. I chose The Lion King because it's the first movie I can remember seeing in the movie theater. It came out in 1994, so I was 4. But I have the memory of going to the movies, seeing The Lion King, seeing Mufasa die, like crying in the movie theater, all that sort of thing. It was also like a movie that I just like watched non-stop when I was a kid, and I would like play Lion King, like I would pretend I was a lion and that sort of thing.
Is that where part of your love for cats comes from, would you say?
Probably, yeah, but as you notice, I also have Oliver and Company on my list, which is another movie featuring a cat, so...
The love of cats is just in your blood.
That leads me to Oliver and Company, and also another movie I watched over and over and over again. Her cat would play the piano with her, and so I would always try to get my cats to play the piano with me, and it didn't work. Yeah, I just really like it. I like the animation in that movie. I like the concept. I like the songs. And then Pocahontas. I chose Pocahontas because it came out in 1995. So again, I was young in like my like primal like molding years, you know. And it was like such a different concept. I had never even like thought about like Indians and the white men and like all of that sort of thing, like never had even crossed my little 5-year-old mind until I saw that movie. I just really liked how she was all about nature and protecting the nature, and I really liked Grandmother Willow, and like I had a Pocahontas computer game that I would play all the time. I just thought it was good because it was so different. It was like nothing I'd seen before that Disney had done yet.
Yeah,
so.
like the first time you were exposed probably to a different concept.
Yeah, exactly. Even though it's very not true to the real story of Pocahontas, but
so
that's a whole other thing.
Remind us what age you are for most of these movies, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, I was 4 when The Lion King came out. I wasn't alive when Oliver and Company came out, but we just had the VHS, and so I was young. And then 5 when Pocahontas came out. So all these movies were, like, right in my young years of life. Yeah. And being home, like, not quite going to school yet, so you're probably watching movies a lot. How about you?
So mine are probably around similar ages, maybe slightly older. I would imagine more like 5 to 7 for me. But again, they're all right, within those first 10 years. So Aladdin, one of the big things that I really connect with, that I'm realizing more now, obviously that I'm an adult than I did when I was watching the movies, but there's that story of the underdog, like somebody who, nobody really values, nobody really sees, has potential, but of course, along with friends, perseveres. So it's just about, for me, just being whoever you are, and that's good enough.
You have, like, real reasons. I'm like, I like cats.
Yeah, but that's, like, a real reason. I mean, You're
Keep
a
going.
Catwoman,
Yeah,
so
keep going.
that personality is in there. Fox and the Hound, again, like, it was the first introduction of, like, this is who your family is, and so this is who you have to be. And there was that weird friendship that, like, turned really, really poorly. So I think, again, a little bit of that, deeper meaning than Rescuers Down Under. I loved the wildness of it. Like, that was really, really inspiring to me. It reminds me a lot of growing up with my brothers and sisters and playing outside. It also taught me that you have to come together in order to help each other out. Like, all these little creatures from all different walks of life basically come together to save each other. So, yeah,
Cool.
kind of some deeper meanings, but
Yeah, but it all like goes along with the idea of like feeling different.
yeah,
And trying to find your way to fit in.
yeah, and like finding your people and stuff.
Mhm. I had some honorable mentions.
Of course you did.
Okay.
No one's surprised by that. We started out saying top 5, but we realized that would get kind of lengthy, so we agreed on top 3. And then Emily said, "I'll have a couple honorable
I have some
mentions."
honorable mentions. One of my honorable mentions is Mary Poppins.
Oh, nice.
Have you never seen Mary Poppins? No. I know. She's never seen Mary Poppins.
I mean, I like know some stuff about it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Barely. I was like thinking about how she brings everything out of her bag. Like, I know that, and there's an umbrella.
Mm-hmm. I love Mary Poppins, probably because my mom loves Mary Poppins. And so, like, when I was a child, instead of, like, regular, like, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star bedtime songs, my mom would just sing me, like, the soundtrack of Mary Poppins. And so she would just sing, like, all the songs from Mary Poppins. So I really love the songs. Love the idea of, like, this magical, like, I don't know, I always like magic, and she's like this magical woman who comes into these kids' lives and like really like helps them figure out it's okay to be kids, you don't have to be so serious, like, and in turn helps the dad realize like, oh, you don't have to be so serious, let your kids be kids. And then my next one was Aristocats. Again, a third cat movie. Really like cats. And I really like that movie.
This is no surprise, but it just...
I thought
sometimes it really hits you,
I thought the music in that movie was really fun. Like, of course, the song "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat," and they're all like, all jazzy, like these alley cats, like in a back alley of New York, like, or no, it's not even in New York, it's in Paris, like singing "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat," and it's great.
That explains a lot about your life, I feel.
There's our Disney movie choices.
There were a lot that I didn't think about, but these top 3 had already come to mind, so I was like, well, that's the ones I'm going to choose, but you won't even realize how many Disney movies there are. And then when you realize that Disney did it, you're like, well, duh, Disney does everything.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy.
A lot.
There's a lot.
Cool Runnings. That's an honorable mention. I got one. There's one for me.
Let us know what your top 3 Disney movies are, and we will be bringing you another video very shortly. Maybe we'll take a look at some of our favorite Pixar movies, because that's a whole other ballgame. I think Pixar's in a very different category. It's a whole different entity. Of course, Disney owns it, but I think Pixar movies are, to me, they're more special even. So,
wow.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that.
She loves Disney, too.
All right.
Wow.
See you guys later. Subscribe!